Hey, what's up, everybody? Onepeg here. So the full Q&A is going to take a little bit. It's like a 13 gig video. But I wanted to talk really briefly about like this new arena system that's coming, because that was the real big main idea, I think, of the entire Q&A session. There's some other pieces in here too, but I will make a different summary. This is kind of a big separate thing that I think needed to really get discussed and focused on. Anyway, the arena system is going to be a 2x2 grid. We've seen map teasers already of different map ideas that they had, where it's basically 4 modules from different maps. There isn't any information directly about like the mob types or whatever we'll see on there. What we do know is that the BR circle is coming back for arena. It's going to start like 2 to 3 weeks into this next season after the September 6th wipe, and it's going to have a pretty unique system for gearing. And one of the main concerns, obviously, for Iron Mace is making sure that you keep like RMT guys out of arena, both from the cheating, hacking, whatever perspective, as well as the RMT buyers, guys buying like the best possible gear they possibly can to bring into arena and be like all competitive and stuff. So their solution for arena is to do a like solo self-found style of mechanic. So, if you're adventuring through the dungeon, whatever items that you find and take out from the dungeon will have a little note on them saying that they were discovered, collected by you as the adventurer. That will stay that way permanently. So if you take that into a dungeon and somebody kills you with your longsword that is marked like longsword found by Onepeg or whatever, collected by Onepeg, if someone kills me and takes my longsword, that longsword that they're using will say it was originally collected by me. It will stay that way forever. Now, if I collect a bunch of gear that all says it was collected by me for each piece of gear that I am wearing at the time, if I go into arena, all of those pieces of gear that say that they were collected by me are not lootable if I die in arena. Any other piece of gear that was given to me or that I looted off of somebody else, like another player, whatever, any other piece of gear that was collected in a different way, all of that gear is lootable. So it's a way for people to ensure that they can put together a nice, strong, solid gear kit to go into arena with and fight with that set of gear and know that they're not going to lose it as long as it was all found or crafted. Crafting is also a way that this counts. If you craft the gear yourself, that stuff stays on you and doesn't get looted, is unlootable when you die playing arena. Kind of cool. Now, there are a couple of caveats. Arena is only going to be available on the weekends. It's going to be kind of like the Crucible in Destiny, where that opens up only for a few days on the weekend to be able to, run it back with your buddies. And it's not going to be available for the first 3 weeks or so, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing, because it gives you time to be able to work on farming up really good pieces of gear to set aside. The other caveat is that you can't bring in artifact weapons. It's going to be legendary loot quality and below. So I assume, like, for the first, the first iteration, the first weekend, we'll probably see something like, blues, purples, maybe like a smattering of legendaries. And then likely by the end of the wipe cycle, we'll see people in like full legendary bis, which will be very interesting to kind of like, go at it against each other when everybody's wearing like the really like very best stuff that they can. Pretty cool. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you a kind of a rundown of what to expect with Arena. That's more or less what I got told by the devs with SDF and Terry for the Q&A that I did tonight. It's still tonight as I'm recording this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you'd be so kind as to sub the channel here, that would be amazing. Otherwise, you can catch me live over at twitch.tv/Onepeg, where I'm probably live right now, starting somewhere around 6 or 7 a.m. Eastern and going until whenever. Otherwise, I suppose I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for lending me your eyeballs. We'll see you soon. Peace.